Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the 9-0 Halloween collection for 2020. This is the Creepy Crawlies collection. This is all based on different bugs, insects. One of them is a spider, however you want to say it. These are going to be releasing on Saturday, October 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. In addition to these four, I also have some returning polishes from previous years. So Ectoplasm, Jack-o'-lantern juice, Cauldron Fire, Static, Be Positive, No Bones About It, and Devil's Night will all be back as well on the 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I will have all of that information and a link to the 9-0 website down in the description box below, and I will get into the swatches. So for the names on these, I just went with the, not the scientific name, but the common name for the Creepy Crawlies that I based all of the polishes on, except for one. We'll get there when we get there. So this is 8-Spotted Forester. This is, well, actually the moth and the caterpillar have similar colors, but I was looking more at the caterpillar here. This is a white Crelly base with orange and black matte glitter in a couple of different sizes. So I always mention this when I show Crellies. I almost always prefer Crellies in 3 coats, just because I like that white base, how it looks at 3, but depending on your preference, you might be able to get away with 2. 2 is going to have a slightly more milky, little bit sheer look than 3 coats will. And there is a lot of glitter in here, so you will definitely want top coat, and without a peel-off base coat or anything like that, the glitter will be a little more difficult to remove. So the white base does start to build up on that second coat, but like I mentioned, I do like it better in 3. And I always say this really weirdly, but I think the formula is pretty good. I do move a little bit of this glitter around depending on where it lands, just so that it's spread out a little more evenly. So this one, it does cover completely, and it has the coverage that I like in 3 coats. Again, you will definitely want top coat for this because there is going to be texture from that glitter. And if you can hear any background noise, there's a kitty going crazy in here, and if I kick her out, she's just going to rattle the door. So that is 3 coats of 8-Spotted Forester. So the next polish is called Picasso Bug, and this was the coolest looking bug, and I really like how the polish turned out. I think this is my favorite out of all of them. So this is an off-white Crelly base with teal, orange, and black glitter. So this one is definitely sheer on the first coat. This is another 3-coater. There's also a little bit less glitter in this one. I'm trying to thin that base out a little bit. A little bit less glitter in this one than in the last Crelly. I wanted it to be a little bit more sparse here. And just like the last one, this will have some texture to it when it dries, and the glitter will be difficult to remove. So this is 2 coats. It does start to build up a bit, but I still like it better in 3. And now my water softener is going crazy, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. I know in the past I've thought it was really loud, and then you can't actually hear it on the video, so hopefully it goes that way again today. So this one, it does cover completely for me on that 3rd coat. Just like the white Crelly, I think you could get away with 2 if you don't mind like a little more of a milky, slightly transparent look, but I like it better in 3 when that base is completely built up. So that is 3 coats of Picasso Bug. So the next polish is just called Arachnid. So this is based on the cobalt blue tarantula, but as far as I can tell, the actual common name is just cobalt blue tarantula, and I didn't want to call the polish that, so we're going to call it Arachnid. This is a blue metallic. If you're familiar with King of Hell from the Men of Letters collection, this is kind of the blue version of that. It doesn't have that slight gold shiftiness that King of Hell has, but it's a very similar finish. So this one is a little bit sheer on that first coat. I do like it better in 2 coats. This is a metallic finish, so there are some brush strokes when it's wet, but those do smooth out after it dries. I wouldn't say that they completely smooth out. If your polishing is really crazy and in all kinds of weird directions, you're probably still going to be able to see that after everything is dry. So this one does cover completely for me in 2 coats. You can see that it does dry a little bit dull, so you will want top coat. And hopefully you can tell how those brush strokes have calmed down a little bit. Really not good at getting to the side of my nail today. Not like I ever am, but I feel like it's especially bad today. So that is 2 coats of Arachnid. And the last polish is a dense silver holographic micro glitter, and then I have the base tinted with just a little bit of black. I didn't want it to be black, I just wanted it to kind of like gray out that micro glitter a little bit, so you still get a lot of sparkle out of it. This is called Lanternfly. Now, the actual bug that this is based on is a spotted lanternfly, but I didn't want to have spotted in more than one name in such a small collection, so we're just going to go with Lanternfly. So this one is a bit sheer on that first coat. This is a lot of glitter. This is definitely going to dry textured. So you will need top coat, maybe even 2 coats of top coat, depending on whether the one that you use is like a nice thick one or not. And this will definitely take some scrubbing to remove. So this one does cover completely for me in 2 coats. It does dry dull, another reason for top coat. With polishes like this that are just really, really dense micro glitter, you really need the top coat. They just look kind of lame without it and then really come alive once you put it on there. And I know it's kind of a pain in the butt, especially if it eats your first layer of top coat and you have to put another one on to smooth it out. I think it's worth it. It just doesn't look the same without it. So that is 2 coats of Lanternfly. So that is the 9 Zero Creepy Crawlies collection for Halloween 2020. Again, these are releasing on October 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I will have all the information on the launch, a link to the website, and the polishes that are returning listed down in the description box. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.